Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today for another episode of More. On Sunday, we talked about the last section of Ruth chapter 1 and saw how fresh starts with God begin with returning to his ways, a commitment to trust his character, and hope in his new work. And in our time today, I really want to start right there at the beginning, returning to the ways of God by following where he's blessing, rather than by expecting him to be a part of where we want to be. We should go to where the Spirit is moving, and believe it or not, that's where God is. We can't just expect God to show up wherever our whims take us, but we must be deliberate about seeking after him, wherever he's doing his work. I think a number of different passages speak to this, Ezekiel 37 being one and Matthew 18 being another. In Ezekiel, the dry bones are put together, but are just existing until God breathes life into them. In Matthew 18:18, it says, "Truly I say to you, whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." And that's really saying whatever you bind or loose on earth shall have been bound or loosed in heaven. We should look for what God is doing, where God is moving, where he's at work, what his purposes are among us, and go there. That's where he is, and that's where we'll find him. We don't try to force him onto our page as if we could, but we get on his page. That's where true life is found. That's where we find God in ourselves. One of my favorite preachers, Charles Spurgeon, said, "Have any of you professors, believers, gone a long way off from God? I wish you knew what plenty there is in the great Father's house, and what a blessed feast there is for those who live with him. There is no famine in that land. There is plenty of gladness, plenty of comfort, plenty of everything that is joyful to be found there. You need not go to Moab and to her false gods to find pleasure and satisfaction." As we look to the examples in Ruth already, know that there is satisfaction, there's wholeness, there's life where he is. We can do some things on our own. We can exist like in Ezekiel 37, but that doesn't take us anywhere near where God wants to go. The breath of God's Spirit, in the Hebrew ruah, can take us where God intends. Seek him out, follow him, and capital L life is yours. I'm looking forward to Sunday, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of More.